Hey you guys, it's Carrie. Nice to see you again. Thanks for joining me. Today we're gonna make Play-Doh. Your Play-Doh should end up looking just a little bit like this. I gave you all the ingredients except for water. That's the only ingredient you're gonna need to use from home. And we're gonna get started making Play-Doh. When you're done making it and you're done playing with it for a while, you do need to hold on to it because we are gonna use it for another activity too. Everything you need is in your kit, okay? So here's what it's gonna be. A wooden spoon, a big mixing bowl, 2 baggies. One has kind of a pinkish purplish string and the other has kind of a green string. A little container of powder, and then these 2 containers of liquid. So what you're going to need from home is a measuring cup for water, and that's pretty much it. Your hands. You need your hands too. So the way you make Play-Doh is first you put all the dry ingredients together. The dry ingredients are these things here. Can you tell that these are dry? And these are liquid. We're going to use the liquid later. First we use the dry ingredients. So which you have 3 of them, 3 dry ingredients. So let's talk about what they are. There's this one with the green string. That kind of looks like sand to me. Can you feel it in the bag? It feels like sand. But you know what it actually is? It's salt. So I'm going to go ahead and put the salt right in my bowl. And just in case you're keeping track, that was a 1/2 cup of salt. Now this bag, this feels different than the salt. Remember, the salt felt kind of like sand. This one is very powdery. This one is flour. So we're going to dump that one into the bowl. And that was 1 cup of flour. So we used more flour and less salt. 1 cup of flour and 1/2 cup of salt. And then the other dry ingredient we have is this little container right here. This is called cream of tartar, and you don't use it very often, but you use it for Play-Doh. So it's kind of a powder like the flour was a powder. So I'm going to dump that in too, the whole thing. That was 1 tablespoon of cream of tartar. That's how big a tablespoon is. Okay, so now that I have all that stuff in there, the salt and the flour and the cream of tartar, I'm going to mix it up. So you're going to use your spoon, your wooden spoon, and just mix it all together. Okay, those are our dry ingredients and they're all mixed together. So next we're going to put together our liquid ingredients. So water is our main liquid ingredient, but then also the coloring, which is a very small amount, but it's all you need, and oil. So those are our 3 liquid ingredients. So the first thing I'm going to do is get 1/4 cup of water. So once I have my water, I'm going to add the other liquid ingredients in here. So I'm going to take the coloring and drop that in. Try not to get that on your hands or your clothes because it's very concentrated. Look at what it does in the water. It's kind of cool. It's all mixing itself in. And then I'm going to open up the oil and pour the oil in. The oil is what makes the Play-Doh not stick to our hands. That's an important one. I like that ingredient. So we don't need to do anything else to this. We're just going to add it to our mixture and then start to stir. Ooh. Because I added that coloring, my Play-Doh mixture is not going to be white. What color is yours? So it's important to know that if your mixture feels too sticky, you can add a little bit more flour to it. Hopefully you've got some of that at home. If your mixture feels too dry, then you just add a little bit more water. But remember that you can't take water out, so you should and flour. So you should only add a little bit at a time if you really need it. So after mixing it a little bit with a spoon, and then I mixed it a little bit with my hand, I end up with Play-Doh. Look at that. You guys made Play-Doh. How cool is that? Now, after you spend some time playing with this, and I can't wait to see what you guys make. You guys can take pictures or take a video and send it to me, share it with your friends. That would be really cool. But after you use this, we're actually going to use it for another activity. So don't get rid of it. Don't drop it on the ground, get it all full of dog fur or dirt or whatever else, because we are going to use it for another activity. All right. I hope you guys had fun making Play-Doh with me. I had fun making it with you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.